My sister took credit for my recipe, so I took her Michelin star with it. They say blood is thicker than water, but sometimes it's thinner than ambition. My sister didn't just take credit for my recipe. She built an empire on it. Cookbooks, TV interviews, awards, and eventually a Michelin star. The same dish she once called too rustic. The same one I perfected in the back of a food truck while living behind a soup kitchen. It started years ago when we were both broke, both dreaming. I cooked. She talked. I'd slave over simmering pots while she perfected plating. Our agreement was simple. I create, she promotes. And we rise together. But hunger makes people selfish. Not just hunger for food, but hunger for fame. She got her first break when a food critic wandered into the pop-up we built with scrap plywood and second-hand tablecloths. He raved about the stew, called it a flavor blueprint of generational love. But in the article, my name was nowhere. Just hers. She shrugged it off. A publishing error, she said. I believed her. But as months passed, she signed a solo deal with an investor. Then opened her own restaurant, our dream, but with only her name above the door. Still, I didn't say a word. I stayed behind the scenes, cooking, developing, creating, until she took my signature dish, braised lamb with saffron and pomegranate glaze, a family secret passed through 3 generations, and put it on her menu. With a twist. Chef's personal invention. No mention of me. Not even once. But I wasn't shocked. See, I had already lost everything once. I had cooked with borrowed spices and rainwater. Slept next to crates of onions in the back of a market stall. I knew what it meant to be unseen. But that invisibility had taught me something no culinary school ever could. How to wait. What she didn't know was that years earlier, I had quietly copyrighted that recipe under a food consultancy brand I built in secret. Every ingredient, every measurement, every cooking method registered, legal, traceable. And while she was building fame, I was building files. Then came the Michelin buzz. Her restaurant made the shortlist. Reviewers came. She smiled, cooked, took credit. But before the final announcement, I filed a formal claim, anonymous, through legal counsel, citing IP infringement, signed documentation, and time-stamped recipe drafts. Michelin paused a review. A silent investigation began. She didn't even know it was me. Then one morning the press broke the news. Michelin star withdrawn amid recipe theft scandal. Sponsors pulled out. Partnerships dissolved. Food critics turned on her. The kitchen she built on borrowed glory collapsed under the weight of exposed truth. But that wasn't the twist. While her empire crumbled, a new restaurant opened 3 blocks away. Quiet. No buzz. No press. Just food. And within 3 months, I made the shortlist. Not because of social media clout. Not because of flashy interviews. But because my cooking finally spoke for itself. She showed up once. Stood outside. I saw her through the window. She didn't come in. Just stared at the name etched on the door. Not my name, but our grandmother's. The woman who taught me that food was never just about taste. It was about truth. I didn't hate her. I didn't need revenge. I just needed to be seen. And in the quiet hum of a packed dining room, with guests savoring every bite of what was once stolen and now reclaimed, I finally was.